Do you remember, darling, the Prince Peter? He left the country on shaky ground. The opening line refers to Peter Karageorgevich II, who had fled the country with his family and government in April of 1941 when the Axis forces attacked Yugoslavia. Being massively outnumbered, underarmed, and demoralized from the leaders fleeing the country, Yugoslavia declared capitulation just 11 days after the declaration of the attack, which led to the Axis forces taking over the Balkan Peninsula. The song continues with the singer comparing the king's betrayal to his darling, leaving him on that day and leaving his head to go numb and his heart to wither. Plavi Orkestar, or Blue Orchestra, is a band from Sarajevo, Bosnia, and is one of the most popular bands of former Yugoslavia. The song Fašista, or Fascist, is the first song of their second album called Smrt fašizmu, or Death to Fascism. Death to Fascism, Freedom to the People, was a communist-led Yugoslav partisan motto, later accepted as the official slogan of the entire movement, and later often quoted in the post-war socialist Yugoslavia. It got popular on 22nd of May 1942 when Serbian partisan Stjepan Filipović was shouting it moments before being executed. The band's debut album, Soldatski Bal, or The Soldier's Ball, was released a year before, in 1985, and the cover of the album imitates the Beatles' cover of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Most of the songs in The Soldier's Ball were based on Sasha Losic, or Losha's, experiences serving in the military. The band was first performing in more of a punk rock style, but after establishing a final lineup, moved more into pop and even started flirting with Yugoslav commercial folk. The song's lyrics continue with the singer telling his darling that her being seduced by a gold-haired crowd made her mother and father cry, and that it had, in the whirlwind of the war, left him with sadness and sorrow. After the verse, we're introduced for the first time to the chorus, which goes, Fe fascist, do not be, because I will, darling, kill thee. Plavi Orkestar were part of an art movement called New Primitivism, based in Sarajevo, Bosnia. The leaders of the movement were rock bands Zabranjeno Pušenje, or Smoking Forbidden, and Elvis J. Kurtovic and his Meteors, as well as a sketch group called Top Lista Nadar Lista, or the Top List of Surrealists, which was basically Yugoslavian Monty Python. But Plavi Orkestar differed from other members of the movement. Their outfits were far more orderly and their lyrics less cerebral than their musical predecessors in the movement. New Primitivism was notorious for its satire and surreal comedy, but Plavi Orkestar added a bit of camp in their music. The camp is really present in this song, turning a song about lost love into silly anti-fascist propaganda, making it basically a joke song. We continue singer's desperate descriptions, how she is now warming a pie for Hitler's son, and had thrown away his hyacinth bouquet, and that now she had become a dark broad lady, while he is still in the army, cooling Truman's eggs. Truman's eggs were post-war humanitarian aid from UNRRA, and were named after the, at the time, American President, Harry Truman. The aid was in form of packages and was thrown from the planes. Inside, there were, besides other things, powdered eggs, which is where the name comes from. In the last few lines, we get a calmer delivery. The darling opens a letter, and it says, If you receive, darling, this letter of mine, I am sorry, dear one. It means we haven't loved each other. Look up to the sky. One star is falling. That's the summer approaching, but I'm no longer there. We had fully thought about and reflected on their past relationship and moved on, but now hopeful for the future. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. A link to the song and translated lyrics are as always in the description. For more content like this, hop onto my channel and other social media.